Porirua, December 2007. Wayne Putoa's year with the Vodafone Foundation hasn't even officially started, but already he's out on the street. The text messages tell him the gang-related death of a young man may lead to more violence.
I think it's good what Wayne's doing. He drives around during the night and picks up all our streets ahead people and makes sure that we're safe. And he's always got a house for us to stay at.
Streets Ahead, a program to keep kids safe in the urban jungle. Wayne's home, a safe house.
Mate, I haven't slept well for the last 3 to 4 nights, so yeah, been very busy, and I expect to be very busy in the next year.
And what a year it's proving to be. Young people rescued from violence, some signing up to serve their communities, one even talking of joining the police. At its heart, Streets Ahead 237 is a marae-based program with youth gangs in Porirua, providing them with positive choices for the future. And during Wayne's year with World of Difference, the response was great.
It's because of what's happening here, the respect that they get from the leaders, and you know, just the love that gets shown to these kids. And a lot of these kids, they look for that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, it was awesome, mate. Like, bonding with my team, a lot of fun, heaps of fun, and getting all those team members out of their comfort zones as well. Yes.
Testament to the hard work that they put in. I know that we've been very fortunate to be able to have the space to facilitate an opportunity for our young people who have excelled, those who have disengaged themselves from mainstream, but then finally had that opportunity to look at something new, something vibrant, and for many of them they just didn't know what the other side of the coin looked like. And that's all we've done, showcased them what that looks like.
Down the road in Nainai, the energy of Billy Graham infusing neighbourhood youngsters with strong personal discipline and a new vision of what they could achieve.
No one's tagged anything, no one's broken anything, no one's stolen anything. It's just a great atmosphere here, they love it. You know?
Billy's year with the Vodafone Foundation, making sure that kids follow a path of promise.
Well, what they've done this year is supported me so well that I've got enough stock, enough for everything to be able to go on for probably another 18 months regarding, you know, I won't have to buy any more gear for the gym and all gear for myself to be able to run the business, which is what was one of the biggest thing that supported was backing me so I could be equipped to be able to do the job at hand without all the pressure. That's been marvellous. I've been lost without that.
Otara, a melting pot of culture. Young people bursting with creative energy, but needing someone to channel that energy and empower them to lead each other. They found a champion in Swanee Nelson.
One of the main things I'm trying to do is create a unique youth program that's inherently youth-led, but more importantly that's going to be sustainable.
Swanee's mix of programs helped her fulfil the potential of scores of kids. Coming at South Auckland's maze of complex youth issues in another way was former All Black Frank Bunce. Frank's year of making a difference was all about helping to ensure that great programs continue to get a leg up from funders and donors.
It's a huge job. There are so many people out there, you know, doing their best that you know, every day sort of opens up something else and unearths something else. And you know, I've changed my opinions so many times that yeah, it's almost scary.
By the end of his World of Difference year, Frank had a firm handle on South Auckland's youth needs.
World of Difference has been awesome for me. You know, this has been a great year. It's allowed me to do a lot of the things that I've spoken about for years and years, but never been able to do, never been able to take the time out to do. And World of Difference has allowed me to do it. But you know, I've really got to know the community. You think you know your community well until you actually start working in it.
In central Auckland, Annalise Myers was roaring ahead with her program to teach life skills to teen mums. This work is hugely rewarding for young women struggling to come to terms with motherhood, and great news for their toddlers.
We have made a decision to set up a teen parent centre. So this is a huge outcome, and without Vodafone we wouldn't have had the resources or the time to sit down, reflect and actually plan, not 2 years in advance, 20 years in advance.
An excited Annalise began 2009 planning for a visit from the new Minister of Women's Affairs and reflecting that the exposure she was able to bring to her teen parent projects was really
both
paying
also
off.
were teenage mums, but a few years ago. How was it different for you? Do you think maybe society's changed a bit and is a bit more accepting?
My year has been spent raising funds, and we've got an extra 430,000 for the Women's Centre's teen parent work for the next 2 years. So we're in a really good place because Vodafone gave us this opportunity.
Nicole Robertson's focus for her World of Difference here was to develop an adolescence resilience program for young women who've been traumatised by physical or sexual abuse.
I've just shown you how simple it is to draw out things that happen to you, because that's what I'd like you to be able to do in your book.
In highly imaginative sessions, she helped young women find creative ways to express their hurts.
And it's all come very well together, and the outcomes have been great. So this year I'm taking it to another agency, the program, and that so from West Auckland I'm going to South Auckland and taking the program there and working with an iwi organisation. So that'll provide further opportunities of learning for me and also extend the program further.
Shirley Allen was running hard all year. Her Youth Performance Trust providing development opportunities for young Māori and Pacific people, using performing arts and sports as a way to engage and develop disadvantaged youth.
We've got breathing room now. The last few years we've been trying to deliver the programs, get the models straight, and at the same time try and build the infrastructure behind us, and it's been an uphill battle all the way. So Vodafone, the Vodafone Foundation money has given us that space, that room to breathe.
You only had to look at the faces of young people Shirley was helping to succeed to see how well her year was going.
The Vodafone Foundation, the support that we got from them this year, a huge learning curve, massive learning curve, but we couldn't have gotten as far as we have without them. We would have just been stumbling along the same way that we have, just ad hoc. So chance to put 12 months hard graft into what we saw needed to be done. Priceless.
Meanwhile, Veronica Marwitz was busy refining the Rape Prevention Education's Body Safe program, a sexual violence prevention program for young people. There was great enthusiasm as Veronica explained how Body Safe, aimed at 13 to 18-year-old males and females, is being delivered effectively in schools throughout Auckland.
Rather than at the moment just talking to them about what an unhealthy relationship looks like, we're going to be trying to give them the tools and the template of what a healthy relationship looks like, so that they can have healthy sexual lives.
The research that Veronica conducted ended up in the unexpected creation of a completely new sexual violence prevention program for young people. And then there were the guys from Waves, loud and proud of what they're achieving in New Plymouth. Politicians were impressed, guys in suits did rap, and Louise Roebuck's dream of a health centre in the heart of the Naki, just for youth, was coming true.
And it's about building those relationships and recognising that not one person can do all for young people, that we all need to be working together. So we are getting tremendous feedback from families, young people themselves that are coming in.
Louise ended her year having turned Waves into a strong and sustainable organisation.
Without your support, we would have definitely faced closure. So to anyone else that wants to apply for this award, it's the most fantastic thing that's happened to me really in my career. It's given me an opportunity to develop this service for youth in Taranaki.
In 2008, the Vodafone Foundation's program is in its 6th year and has supported 32 people to make a difference. Youth-focused organisations and projects are getting the hand up they need to move forward. Strong and passionate advocates with a sustainable plan for the future are reaping the benefits. It's all about encouraging healthy outcomes for young New Zealanders.